Hi guys, real quick, I'm going to make this quick. We're going to talk about sodium and why it's been deemed or demonized to be this terrible product that we're taking or whatever, and we need to have as little amount as possible. Look, that stuff is all complete bullshit. It started back in like 1904 when there was like one doctor that had 6 patients that loved salt and they seemed to have high blood pressure. And that's how it was demonized. It's simple stuff like that. There has been no real scientific research put into it. The FDA recommends that people have about 2,500 milligrams of sodium per day, which if you're eating a balanced diet and it's just not a ketogenic diet, that would work for you. But when you're on a ketogenic diet, you don't have carbohydrates for water to bond to. Sodium typically is urinated out constantly. Potassium is urinated out constantly. So the one thing that you have to pay attention to is you do need potassium and you do need sodium. Sodium is very important because potassium is in most of the food that you have. Now, 3 to 5,000 milligrams, more towards the 5,000 milligram mark. I always pay attention to my body and I let my body tell me, but lack of sodium ends up creating these issues in children before they're born. Pregnant women are always constantly craving some kind of sodium and they don't know what that trigger is. They don't know how to interpret that, so they end up eating junk food. And your body keeps telling you to keep eating junk food until you get enough sodium. So potato chips, chocolate, things like that. And it's a pattern that we go through because we don't know how to interpret what we need. We have to have sodium. 3 to 5,000 milligrams is what I'm typically recommending people now. And I just listen to your body. And if you're lack of sodium will cut down your mitochondrial function. It will cut down the ATP release. It will actually stop you from burning fat. And one of the things I want to show you right now is I have salt that I bought, and I thought this was actually legit salt. You know, pink Himalayan salt. Now, California, the state itself, produces pink Himalayan salt, and it's one of the biggest frauds that you could possibly get. It's not actually Himalayan salt. It's salt that's dyed right in California and then it's bottled up and produced as Himalayan salt, and it's not. They put additives and stuff in it. It's not natural at all. And if you look at this product, it says Himalayan salt, but in the real fine you can't really see it right now, but I'll read it to you. In the bottom here it says, this salt does not supply iodide, a necessary nutrient. You know why? Because it's not natural. This is not pink Himalayan salt. This is not. This is made in California, and it's bottled up as pink Himalayan salt because they put dye in it. They put a couple additives in it to give it some nutrients. It's a bullshit product. It's not real. And if you actually look at the back of it, it says non-GMO, facebook.com/NATIERRA, or you can go to their Twitter. Made in Van Nuys, California. It's not pink Himalayan salt. You need the real stuff from India that has iodine in it. Because look, people with hypothyroidism, people that can't lose weight, people that stall a lot, either you're having too little fat or you're not having enough sodium. Take that to the bank. I don't care what Dr. Feeney, Dr. Volek, Dr. Joe Schmo, Dr. Westman, Dr. anybody says. If you're stalling, increase your sodium, increase your fat, and I bet you pull right out of it. Almost guaranteed every time. Alright guys, that's my take.